Hey there, if you're looking for all things Raleigh, North Carolina, you have come to the right place. In today's video, I'm going to share my screen. You're going to jump into my local MLS with me, and I'm going to take you through the 10 most expensive neighborhoods in Raleigh, North Carolina, the 10 subdivisions and neighborhoods that over the last year have the most expensive sales in the Raleigh area. If that sounds interesting to you, please hit that subscribe button below. Hit that notification button if you want to be notified of every video we drop. We do drop them on a weekly basis. My name is Mike Wolgin. I am the owner operator of the Wolgin Real Estate Group, one of the Triangle area's leading real estate teams. We've been servicing the area for 15 years, consistently ranked among the top 25 best groups, highest grossing groups in the Triangle for the Triangle Business Journal. We get calls, texts, emails, and Zoom requests from people just like you every single day looking to learn more about the Triangle area, and even folks considering a move. If that is you and you have questions about the area or want to schedule a time to chat about making a move to the area, all of my contact information is below in the comments section. Hit us up. We will answer any questions you have, anything you might need, any information you're looking for, or just to chat about the best places for you as you consider a move to the area, whether it's now, 6 months from now, or 12 months from now. We want to make your next move to Raleigh the best move. So let's dive right in. I'm sharing my local MLS screen with you. The criteria for this is sales, closed sales, $1.5 million and more of single family homes in the Raleigh area since last June of 2023. And I wanted to do neighborhood subdivisions that had at least 4 sales because I didn't want to take one-off sales in subdivisions and claim them to be the wealthiest neighborhoods and subdivisions in the area, when it could just be a one-off and not a true reflection of the price in a subdivision. So many of these areas are being infilled, knocked down, then huge houses being added, especially inside the Beltline is happening all the time. So, a house that sells for $2.5 million might not be reflective of the neighborhood when most of the sales are like $700,000. So wanted to get consistent sales of 4 or more to be included in this list. And also I had the option of just standing in front of the camera and going to take a bunch of B-roll and showing you the neighborhoods through video. But I thought it would be more helpful to share my computer with you, show you on the map exactly where these are located, show you some examples of pictures of the homes that we're talking about so you can get a feel for what they actually are. If you prefer that I jump in the car and take a bunch of B-roll for videos like this, please leave it in the comments section. I'd love to know what you prefer. I want to give you content that is useful to you and helpful to you. I thought that this was a cool way of doing it. I've seen other videos where people shoot a bunch of B-roll and just take you around that way. This way, I'm taking you into the local MLS with me. You're looking at the stats, you're looking at the numbers, and we can show you some pictures of houses that we're talking about and show you the map. So let's jump right in. The number 10 wealthiest subdivision or neighborhood in Raleigh over the last year is Country Club Hills. Just want to show you, there have been 8 sales in the last year. Show you the map so you can see exactly where they're located. So right north of 5 Points and Bud Lee, inside the Beltline, south of North Hills is the area where this subdivision is located. Just a little bit north of Metro Raleigh, but still inside the Beltline. So you get a glimpse of sort of where these houses are located. And then you can see the sales will go anywhere. They go anywhere from $1,525,000 to $3.2 million. Average sales price in Country Club Hills is $2.213 million over the last 12 months. And let's show you couple of the houses. Let's show you the least expensive house. So this one is just on under an acre lot. It's has a basement. Its total square footage is just under 5,000 square feet. 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Built in 1993, and we'll show you some pictures. Brick front, beautiful. So requires some updating. So I bet you the one that's 3.2 million is completely updated. Yeah, I mean, this showed white appliances, wallpaper, floors look a little dated, not a ton of modern trim work, brass fixtures, not the cool new brass fixtures that people are using, but the older stuff that looks dated. So this gives you an idea just sort of what you can get in Country Club Hills, which again is the 10-month most expensive subdivision in Raleigh over the last year. This one sold in one day. And then let's show you the most expensive one. This one sold for $3.2 million, 4,700 square feet. A brand new build by Exeter Building Company, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, literally just under an acre, 4,780 square feet. So this one's going to have all, brand new finishes. That's beautiful. Governor's Drive, which is a driveway that goes around, sort of like a semicircle, so you can enter in one way and leave the other. Yeah, I mean, the difference in the houses is pretty significant in terms of finishes. This is brand new versus, 1993. Gives you a good idea of the price range differences that you can get in this neighborhood. And then you got the median, which is at, again, 2.213 million. Okay, so Country Club Hills is your number 10 most expensive subdivision or neighborhood in Raleigh over the last year. Number 9 is Bud Lee. The average for Bud Lee is 2.235 million, anywhere from 1.572 million to 3.6 million. Show you exactly on the map where it's located. Yeah, Bud Lee is just north of Metro Raleigh. 5 Points, University Park area, right there. So inside the Beltline, excellent location. Near the Carolina Country Club, just an excellent location. So let's look at the least expensive house in here. This one sold in one day, 1.572 million. 4,100 square feet, 5-bed, 4-bath, new as of 2023, built by a builder named Concept 8 LLC. Some of the best school assignments, give you an idea. So it doesn't look like the most grand, biggest house from the street. Sort of modern, contemporary look. Very cool looking. A lot of windows. Doesn't look like there's a ton of yard. They didn't list the acreage, which is actually a violation in the MLS, but whatever. But doesn't look like a big lot at all. So you are definitely city living on this one. And then let's go to the most expensive house, which is at 1716 Nottingham. It sold for $3.6 million, just under half an acre, 4,200 square feet on the first 2 floors, and then 1,356 square feet in the basement for a grand total of 5,557 square feet. 6 beds, 6.5 bath, built by an awesome local builder, Homes by Dickerson, and finished in 2023. So let's see what 3.6 million gets you in Budleigh, which again is the 9th most expensive neighborhood. Budleigh is not really a subdivision at all. It's a neighborhood within Raleigh. So this one has a pool. So for 3.6 million, you do get a pool. Not the biggest yard, but certainly big enough. And then you're going to see just beautiful finishes. Modern, fresh, clean. Highest end fixtures. Okay. Let's take you to the 8th most expensive neighborhood or subdivision in the Raleigh area. It is called Anderson Heights. Okay, so that location, Anderson Heights, is, you can see here, just north of 5 Points in Hayes Barton, so just north of Metro Raleigh. Excellent location, still inside the belt line. You're going to see houses. The average is 2.593 million, anywhere from 1,550,000 up to 6.4 million. So that's a really big difference. Most of this stuff lays in the high 1s to mid 2s with a couple aberrations. Here, 6.4 million, 3.2 million. Let's go look at the least expensive and the most expensive. So the least expensive house in here is 2818 Anderson Drive, was on the market for 65 days, sold for 1.55 million. 0.38 acres, 4,600 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, built in 2005. This is what you can get in Anderson Heights for around 1.5 million. Nicely done, little dated. Some new fixtures. Kind of a small kitchen for 1.5 million. I'm probably scrolling too fast, but I don't want this to be a 40-minute video. I just want to show you, give you some examples of each neighborhood, and then I'll show you the most expensive one, which was on the market for 7 million, was on the market for 75 days, sold for 6.4 million, on over an acre, 1.19 acres, 8385 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 5 full baths, 2 half baths. So it has a 7,100 square feet on the first 2 floors, and then 1,250 in the basement. Built in 2018. Just some pictures of it. Beautiful pool. Stunning finishes. I mean, that looks every bit of 6.4 million the way that this house is finished. Those vaulted ceilings and those beams are to die for. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous house. 6.4 million. Better be gorgeous. Look at that. It's lit behind those areas in the shower. That's crazy. Laundry in the master closet, which is incredibly convenient. Exposed brick, accent. Everything's to the nines here. Just a beautiful, beautiful home. Okay, so that is the 8th most expensive subdivision neighborhood in Raleigh, Anderson Heights. Let's go to the 7th. The average at the average at Anderson Heights is just over 2.52 million. 7th most expensive is Chestnut Hills. Okay, 7th most expensive is Chestnut Hills. The average sales price over the last year in Chestnut Hills is $2.529 million. The homes are located in just north of North Hills, as you can see. So just outside the Beltline, in that like Millbrook, Inman Park area. And you have sales from 1.5 million to 5.5, basically just under 5.5 million. Most of the sales here are anywhere from, low 2s to high 2s, with a couple just below and one just above. So let's look at the least expensive and the most expensive. Least expensive is 1112 Shelley Road, sold for 1.5 million. New construction home by Legacy Custom Homes on a 1/4 acre lot, just under 4,600 square feet, 5 bedroom, 4.5 bath. It's a skinny little thing. They got to fit a lot of house on 1/4 acre. But it's finished beautifully. I mean, we'll do a whole video about the difference between custom homes and production built homes, but the level of finishes in a custom built home, especially at this price, is just leaps and bounds above anything you're going to find in the production realm. So this is what you get for $1.5 million. To be honest, in my opinion, it doesn't look like much from the street, but inside it's gorgeous and clearly an excellent location in a very desirable neighborhood. And then let's show you the most expensive, which sold for just under 5.5 million by custom home by Farrior Home Design, 3/4 acre lot, 6,000 square feet on the first 2 floors, 3,500 square feet in the basement for a grand total of 9,570 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, brand new construction, again by Custom Estate Homes. Some pics. These just look like renderings, I guess. Not much to show you here, but yeah, that's what you can get for 5.5 million. So that's a lot of square footage, just under 10,000 square feet on a pretty big lot in an excellent location. Let's go to the 6th most expensive neighborhood over the last year in Raleigh. It is called It is called Norwood Ridge. Show you on the map. So, excellent location. Outside of North Raleigh. So pretty far north, actually. North Raleigh. And then 5 sales. ranging from, these are all pretty, this is a pretty tight range, 2.453 million to 2.7 million. The average is 2.573. The average is 2.573 million. Show you the most expensive and the least expensive. So the least expensive is at 408 Canyon Crest Court for 2.453 million. Just under an acre, 3828 square feet on the first 2 floors, 1567 in the basement for a grand total of just under 5,400 square feet. 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bath, built by Bost Custom Homes. Bost is one of the best builders in the area. Truly a legend in the Triangle real estate market. So you know that this house is going to show fabulous. Bost is one of the top 10 builders in the area. Beautiful pool. Gonna get, again, just under an acre. Nice aerials, and just some pics of the outside. You have to trust me that the finishes on this house are top tier. And then you have the most expensive house, which is 2.7 million, just over an acre, 3,200 square feet, so smaller. Also built by Bost, and probably just has some outside pictures as well. A little bit more of a desirable lot than the last one. The other one was kind of like on a corner. This has woods everywhere, so probably why the price point, the difference in the price point. Although the other one had a significantly more square footage. Okay, so now we're going to get to the top 5. The number 5 most expensive neighborhood subdivision in Raleigh over the last year is Coley Forest. For sales. So inside the Beltline, just northwest of 5 Points, northwest of Metro Raleigh. Excellent location, just north of Bud Lee. You've got houses. The median house price in Coley Forest is $2.595. We've got sales anywhere from 1.8 to 3 million. Most are in the high 2s to 3 million. Show you the least expensive and the most expensive. Least expensive is a house at 3231 Sussex Road, 1.8 million. It's on the market 5 days, just under 3/4 of an acre. Only 2,777 square feet. 3 bedroom, 2 full bath, 2.5 bath, built in 1959. So excellent location, but looks like a rehab, a house that needs a ton of updates. Hence the price point being $1 million to $1.2 million less than most of the other sales in the neighborhood. Now let's show you the most expensive. So this one is 2116 Ridge Road, was on the market for 3.3, sold for $3 million. 0.4 acres, 6,285 square feet, 5 bedroom, 5.5 bath, built by Exeter Building Company, brand new in 2023. Pretty stunning looking house. Let me see one thing about the garage situation. Nice driveway, gorgeous finishes, everything done to the nines. Look at the height of those ceilings, trim work, exposed storage, marble countertops, custom cabinetry, gorgeous floors. Stunning looking house. our favorite from our previous videos. Scullery, showed you that in the new build we toured in downtown Raleigh. Soaring ceilings again. Beautiful house. Given the location and the square footage, the fact it's new construction, $3 million seems dead on. Let's go to the fourth most expensive subdivision or neighborhood in Raleigh over the last 12 months. It is called Norwood Ridge. Norwood Ridge is one of those neighborhoods where the pricing is all over the place because you have new, old, refinish, refurbished, knocked down, anything and everything that you could think of you have in this neighborhood. You have the average sold home is $2.73 million, anywhere from $1.5 to $5.1 million. So pretty large discrepancy. A ton in the mid to high ones, a couple in the twos, a couple in the threes, and a couple in the fives. Let's look at the least expensive one and the most expensive one. Well, first let's look at the map so I can show you where Norwood Ridge is. So Norwood Ridge is inside the second belt line, inside 540, just inside of it, and so well north of Raleigh, or in the Millbrook area. Let's look at the most expensive and the least expensive. Least expensive was 8104 Harps Mill Road, sold for $1.5 million, 2 days on the market. Just under a half an acre, 4751 square feet, 6 bed, 3.5 bath, built in 2005. If I had to guess, probably needed some updating. It's really nice. Newer fixtures. Hardwoods look like they were refinished. Doesn't have a lot of that wow factor of some of the new homes, but a really nice home. Looks like they painted the existing cabinets. I can see why this went so fast. Great space. Again, new fixtures. The master bath looks completely updated. So really nice. It's on, again, just under half an acre. And then let's show you the most expensive. $7517 Haymarket Lane, sold for $5.1 million. Just over 2/3 of an acre. There's a difference. Just under 9,000 square feet. So huge. And brand new as a 2023, built by Phil Miller Construction. I'll show you a couple pictures. Not a bad lot. Right on the course. So you'll know as you go through golf neighborhoods and you get some experience looking, there's golf communities all over the triangle. You're going to pay a premium to be on the course. You're going to pay a premium to have that view, and houses that are on the course versus houses that aren't on the course is not really an apples to apples comparable. So if you're working with a realtor who's pricing things based on being on the course versus not being on the course and they're the same, you are working with the wrong realtor. They don't understand the market. Some beautiful shots of this house. $5.1 million. It is gorgeous. And new. Tons of recessed lighting. Again, I hope that this way of doing it was informative to you. It might not be the most aesthetically pleasing as opposed to going around and shooting a bunch of B-roll of these neighborhoods, but I wanted to show you the specific houses. I don't think in that way you get a view of what you really can get for the houses. So leave in the comments section if you'd rather me do it the other way. I want to know what your preference is. Let's get to the top three. Number 3 Most expensive neighborhood subdivision in Raleigh over the last 12 months is Avalair. Oops. Let's take a look at Avalair. Let's take a look at the map first. So in North Raleigh, just north of 540. Excellent location, but definitely north of Metro Raleigh. The average sold home over the last 12 months in Avalair is $2.758 million. Sales ranging from $2.275 to $3.195 million. Let's take a look at the least expensive and the most expensive. Least expensive is at 1001 Enchanted Pine Lane, $2.275 million, 1.310 acres. So you're going to get a bigger lot the further north you go of Raleigh. 5,700 square feet, 4 bedroom, 5 full bath, 2 half bath, 3-car garage, built by Homestead Building Company in 2023. So a new build. Give you a couple glimpses of the pictures, some nice outside shots. These houses are all beautiful. I mean, whether they need updating or not, you're paying for the location, and if you're paying more if they've been updated or they're brand new. But anyone would be lucky to live in any of these neighborhoods. And just because we're doing a video about expensive neighborhoods doesn't mean that there aren't incredible options in the Triangle area under $1.5 million. There are a ton of other options. I just find it interesting to talk about some of the more expensive areas, and then we'll do a video about some of the steals areas, some of the affordable areas, some of the areas that are going to appreciate like these areas have. So that's least expensive. And then the most expensive was $3.195 million, just under an acre, 6,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 6.5 bath, built by Blue Heron Signature Homes, new as of 2023. Some renderings, some cut sheets. So you're not gonna see any Scullery, our favorite. So that is the number 3 most expensive neighborhood subdivision in Raleigh. Number 2 is Farrior Hills. Farrior Hills is located right near North Hills, just outside the Beltline. Excellent location. Farrior Hills' average sales price over the last 12 months is $3.065 million. Sales ranging from $1.53 million to $3.75 million. Most of the sales are in that $3.1 to $3.75 million range. One just in the high 2s and one at 1.53. Let's take a look at the least expensive and the most expensive. Least expensive is 404 Ortega Road. It was on the market 33 days. 4,000 square feet, 4 bed, 3.5 bath, built in 2016. This looks like a rancher. It's a 1.5 story home. So what that means is most of the living areas on the first floor with like a bonus room on the second floor. Looks updated, or recent trend finishes. Pictures are in a weird order. Get you a realtor that knows how to order their pictures. But a beautiful house. Good price for that location. And then the most expensive, $3.75 million. This one's just under a half acre, 6,143 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 6 full baths, 2 half baths, built by Homestead Building Company, new as of 2024. No pictures with this one. Let's see if we can find one with pictures. There's one with pictures, $3.675 million. That might just be renderings. Pool. Putting green. Beautiful. This house is gorgeous. And what a location. Cannot beat this location. You're right next to the shops in North Hills. We'll do a whole video about North Hills. And the number one most expensive neighborhood subdivision in Raleigh over the last 12 months is Shadow Creek Estates. Shadow Creek Estates is located north of 540, so North Raleigh. Give you a glimpse of just how far north. So just north of 540, probably about 20 minutes from downtown Raleigh. And you have sales, the median sales, the average sales price in Shadow Creek Estates is $4.44 million. So significantly higher than anything else. Sales are anywhere from $3.116 million to $5.121 million. Bulk of the sales are in the $4 million range, mid to upper fours, a couple in the fives, a couple in the threes. Let's look at the least expensive and the most expensive. Least expensive is 709 Parker Creek Drive, $3.116 million. Looks like a brand new build, just over an acre lot, 4,756 square feet, 5 bedroom, 5.5 bath, and yes, a brand new build. Not a lot of pictures, so probably just some shots of some renderings. Some poorly done renderings at that. My son, it looks like my son did these on Roblox. Yeah, that's it for that one. And then let's show you the most expensive one. Again, just renderings, $5.121 million, 8,000 square feet, 1.1 acres, 6 bedrooms, 7 bath, 3 half bath. 3 half bath, that's crazy. L&K, Lloyd Builders. So Lloyd, one of the best, similar to Boss, one of the top 10 builders in the area. Trip Lloyd is a great guy, great builder, wonderful to do business with, and just builds a just unbelievable product. Seeing if there's any in here that have actual images that I can show you. Looks like since they're all new construction, they're all renderings. So those are the most expensive houses, most expensive subdivisions, neighborhoods in Raleigh over the last year. Again, the criteria was June of 2023 till today, so just over a year, as we're in June of 2024. Minimum price of $1.5 million, single family homes, all in Raleigh, and the neighborhood had to have at least 4 sales to be in the running. So, because we wanted to give you a real glimpse of the neighborhood. I hope that this has been informative. I know it's a little bit long, but I wanted to give you the top 10. Hope it's been informative. Hope that you've enjoyed it. Hope you like this style. If you have questions or comments, leave them below. I will absolutely get back to you on any comments or questions you have. If you're thinking about making a move to Raleigh, I hope that you'll consider my team and I to help you. All of our contact information is below in the comments section. Definitely, if you like this content, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you at the next video.